Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Who review. I am Davros and I'm a Whovian, and today I am reviewing Doctor Who, Planet of the Ood. So this is an episode from Series 4 in 2008 where the Doctor takes Donna on her first trip into the far future, the year 4126 to be exact, where he takes her to Ood Sphere, which is the home planet of the Ood, who appeared back in the 2006 two-part episode in Series 2, The Impossible Planet and the Saints and Pit, where we do very little about them, other than they're a slave race. But in this, we actually find out a bit more about them, that they're a species that are born with their brains in their hands, and this corporation wants to take the Ood and sell them as slaves and remove their brains and put little speech orbs in there so that they can serve humans. And then they discover that there's this virus with the Ood that make them go rabid called the Red Eye, which make them go insane. And there's this villain played by Tim, what's his name? You know, Captain Darling from Blackadder, who runs the whole operation, selling the Ood. And he has this loyal Ood called Ood Sigma. And we also find out that he's been operating and controlling the Ood with one big Ood brain. And we also find, that the Doctor's not happy with that and puts a stop to him. But little does he know that he's had moles on the inside, destroying him slowly. Especially one of his Ood, who has been giving him hair tonic for a year and has slowly been turning into an Ood, which he does do at the end. And then he becomes of Ood kind. And then the Doctor and Donna save the Ood planet, Ood Sphere, where the Ood are now free. And the Doctor also notices that the Ood that have still their brains in their hands are singing the songs of captivity and sadness. But once they're free, they sing the songs of freedom. So let's get on to my likes and dislikes about this episode. So my likes. I love David Tennant as always as the Doctor and Catherine Tate as Donna Noble. The Doctor Donna was such a great duo in Series 4, and it would have been fun if they had lasted a bit longer, but still, we got a full good series out of them. I also loved the villain of this episode, played by Captain Darling. I can't remember the character's name now, but he was just a typical villainous, mastermind, corrupt businessman kind of villain. I also like the Ood in this. I like that we got a bit more of a backstory and a bit more of an explanation behind them, and also the voice of the Ood saying, "We are the Ood," and I can't remember who voiced him, but he's a good actor who voices the Ood. I also thought the score in this from Murray Gold was beautiful. Especially the moments where the Doctor tapped into the Ood's mind and he heard the songs of captivity. It's like, it was sad. And it was sad to hear that, heartbreaking music that they were singing. But once, the Ood were free, they sang their songs of freedom, which I thought was beautiful. It was really moving and I liked that. I also liked the effects they had in this. With the Ood, there was one scene where the Doctor was running from a big grabber claw when one of the security team were operating a crane, chasing the Doctor through some crates. I thought those were good effects, and also I thought the effects for Captain Darling turning into an Ood, how he just hesitated and shook around, and then he peeled his skin off his head, and then tentacles came out of his mouth and his brain fell out into his hands, and it's like he turned into an Ood. And I was like, my reaction was pretty much the same as Donna's at the time. I was like, he turned him into an Ood. And Russell T Davies, I remember watching Doctor Who Confidential after this, and he's saying, you imagine the kids going into school Monday saying, "Did you see that man turn into an Ood?" And he said, "Job well done if they are." And I have to say, it was a job well done. Yeah, I like this episode. It's sort of a filler episode, but it's not boring either. And the effects were good in this, the CGI and everything with the Ood and the location and the planet of the Ood. Ood Sphere was brilliant too. Anything to dislike? Well, I guess I didn't like the antagonist for the episode, but you're not meant to. They're the villain. I thought it was an enjoyable episode. So ratings I'm gonna have to get to now. So the ratings, the performances, I'm giving that a 9. The writing, that gets a 9, and the effects, I give the effects an 8 for this. So Doctor Who, Planet of the Ood. Was a good episode, and I highly recommend it if you love the Ood. So there you are. So that's this Who review. So have you seen this one? Let me know down in the comments below if you have. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description, so you can check all that out. I've been Davros the Whovian. This has been a Who review, and until next time, run for your life.